Welcome back, everyone! We are already halfway through V.B.S. Yesterday, we learned that Jesus has a power God promised. Today, we are going to learn what happened with Jesus and his friends in Jerusalem and explore one more hole on the map. Have you ever helped a friend? It doesn't have to be a big thing that you did. It can be as little as helping a friend carrying books or getting water for friends. In today's story, Jesus helped his friends by doing something very special. Before going to the Bible story, we're going to have a sticker out from the back. You'll find Day 3 sticker says, Jesus knew what would happen and still followed God's plan. Let's take out the sticker and put it on the map. One day, Jesus invited his helpers to a special supper. When it was time to eat, Jesus and his helpers sat at the table. Jesus took some bread and thanked God for it. He gave some of the bread to each man. He then took a cup and said thank you to God. Jesus shared the cup with each helper. The helpers had walked to the supper. The roads were dusty and their feet had gotten dirty. After the meal, Jesus stood up and poured water into a bowl. He began to wash the dust from his helpers' feet. Then he dried them with the towel he had tied around himself. When he was finished, Jesus went back to the table to join his helpers. Jesus asked the man, "Do you know what I have done for you? Just as I wash your feet, you should wash one another's feet. Do what I do. Serve and help one another." Jesus, who has a special power God promised, came to the world and served people. He showed his love through his actions. We also need to love and help others. Now, let's color the picture together while remembering what we learned. Take out this coloring paper from the packet. What do we see here? We see one of Jesus' helpers and Jesus washing his feet. There is also a jar with water next to Jesus. Jesus is kneeling to wash his helper's feet. Let's color together. Just like day 2, I am going to use blue color to show water. And I'm also going to color the bowl with blue. Okay, and let's go ahead and color Jesus' face, the helper's face, his hand and feet.
We are not ashamed to call him King, the Lord of all and the God of everything. We know there is power in his name. If you believe, you will never be the same. It's true, it's true.
This time, I'm going to use a red color to color the helper's clothes. Let's use brown color for Jesus' clothes.
around the world that everybody needs to hear. All the things that only God can do. He's calling us to be the ones to share the news. Stories of faith, stories of trust that have been handed down to us. Stories of grace, peace, mercy, and love. It's true, it's true. God's word is true. Every line, every phrase, every word on each page. It's true, God's word is true. Every
I'm going to use the same color for the helper's hair and beard.
it's true. We are
Okay, almost done.
calling King.
Last part, I'm going to use this color to color the jar.
We know there is power in His name. If you believe, you will never be the same. It's true, God's word is true. Every line, every phrase, every
Okay, all done. We see Jesus washing his helper's feet. We learned that Jesus showed us how to love others through his actions. Well done, everyone! Now we are going to move on to activity. Today we are going to draw a picture. You'll find this piece of paper in your pocket. We're going to draw a family that share Jesus' love. I'm going to draw my family. So in my family, mom, dad, I have two younger brothers.
Within thy gates, where we lift up and sing out your praise.
And me.
There is a day in the courts of my King. To be in your house, I'd give everything. There is a day in the courts of my King, when the saints will sing, oh the saints will sing. We love your house. There's nothing better.
And then we all love Jesus.
We are the bride. You gave your life for, so we will sing and shout your praise and love.
And we are so thankful and grateful for our families. What would Jesus think when he sees all these pictures? I am very sure he'll be very happy and glad to see them all. Great job, everyone! Okay, everyone, what did we learn today? Today in our story, we learned that Jesus showed us how to love others. We saw that Jesus washed his helpers' feet and showed love for them. Let's say it together. Jesus showed us how to love others. One more time. Jesus showed us how to love others. We are excited for this puzzle time. Let's get out the puzzle from the package. It'll say day 3 on the back. Pick out the puzzles and we will do this together.
Have you heard of the one called Savior? Have you heard of his perfect love? Have you heard of the one in heaven? Have you heard how he gave his son? 'Cause I have found this love. I believe in the Son. Show me your way. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. And nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. one called Savior. I believe He's the risen one. I believe that I'll live forever. I believe that my King will come. 'Cause I have found this love. I believe in the Son. Show me your way. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. 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 Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. Nothing will ever change that. You will always be, forever you and me. Oh, nothing will ever change. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be. And nothing will ever change that. Jesus, you are my best friend, you are my best friend, you will always be.
Let's read the verse on puzzle for day 3 together. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also should wash one another's feet. John chapter 13, verse 14. Let's take a minute to remember what we learned today. We know how to love others because Jesus showed us. How did He show His love? He washed His helpers' dusty feet. Then what should we do now? As we learned how to love others through Jesus' actions, we need to love others. Good job, everyone, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!